whole family. Oh, we are the ones that wrap this.
Cheers. You only get one.
Oh, you okay? Really? I want mine. Where's Betty? Okay, you can have one. You have one. Where's Betty? You have one. Where's Betty? You can have the Remember what we got? That's your present today.
I think I know what this is.
You do?
And y'all spent too much money for this.
Now you're only 71. You are only 71.
Jonah, is he only 71?
Yes, that's what was in the car. It's not a book. It is not a book. Yes, it's a big book.
It's like 7 books.
Yeah, no, it's 100 books. 70 books.
Intervention kit.
Bigger than that.
I don't think so. I don't think I'm ready.
Is it hurt really bad?
No, I mean, I'm okay physically. Yeah.
Oh, but not mentally. Uh-oh, there. Maybe an intervention. Boring, so he doesn't cut off the other thumb. Here, these are plastic.
Carolyn, I think they're calling you in the other room.
Here, look. If you think you know what it is.
I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
Yeah. What are you here? What's your guess? What's your guess?
Shotgun.
Yep.
It's just the case. It's just the case.
Yeah, it's just a case.
You gotta buy your own gun.
You know why? Because that was Buster's case.
Right side up or upside down?
I don't know. Troy, tell him how, because you,
It should open. No, flip it over.
yeah, flip it over.
I wanna celebrate you.
For it, it explodes.
Hello.
I hope not.
Really? You're gonna get it. Ants coming out of their chest.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, nice.
Happy birthday.
You were the who did it?
Yeah. Grandad has one like yours. Wait, he has a shotgun? Well, it's a toy now. Like what? Yes. Is it a cap gun? Oh, so don't shoot your eye out.
You right, don't
It's like,
No, but
you got to pull the stock off, right?
yes, you do.
don't shoot me first. That's a real gun, buddy. Yeah, it's only for grown-ups.
I wanna celebrate you. Oh, celebrate, celebrate. I wanna celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Yeah, let's have some fun today. Celebrate, celebrate. Gonna celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Oh, I wanna celebrate you. We're gonna celebrate you. This is your party, this is your day. You are the star, you lead the way. If you go crazy, we'll follow you. So let it go, do what you do. Birthday party, birthday party, birthday party. Let's get down, upside down. Break out the cake, break out the clown. Let's get outrageous, let's raise the roof. This celebration is all for you. Birthday party, birthday party, birthday party.
But might be loaded.
Look at that.
This is your party, this is your day. You are the star, you lead the way. If you go crazy, I'll follow you. So let it go, do what you do. Birthday party, birthday party, birthday party, birthday party, 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 party.
him now. It's gonna turn into something else. I thought just a couple people were gonna do this, but yeah.
Where's Troy?
I'm here. I never miss a chance to drink bourbon.
Hey, that's really give it to you, buddy.
That's bourbon.
One.
Whiskey.
Yeah, I'm happy to make a toast.
All right.
To my dad, 70 years.
Yay!
Pain in my ass.
That's me.
The guy would literally poke bruises on my arms when I got home from football practice, and he'd say, "Does that hurt?" And he would do it over and over again.
That's on the board.
But he'll also bail you out in the bind. I remember telling him thanks for being there one time, coming home from a shitty situation. He told me, and this is when I'm older, so I shouldn't have been in a bind. He said, "Of course, man, I'll always be there for you." And I meant it.
Yes, I do.
Cheers to my dad.
Cheers. I'm drinking that.
Guys might not know these things. You might all know about them, but I have a feeling that some of you might not know them. So on February 6, 1950, lots of things were happening in the U.S. and the world. Apartheid and South Africa started. China invaded Tibet. U.S. gets involved in the Korean War, and James Dean began his career starting with commercials for Pepsi. A new house cost about $8,500. A gallon of gas was 18 cents. A car cost about $1,500. The Great Depression was over and families moved to the suburbs, just like all of us, some of us. Kids watched Howdy Doody, I think Dennis did, on a 12-inch black and white TV. Men were the breadwinners, averaging about $3,300 a year. President was advised on the Cold War. He also declared Guam as part of the U.S. under the jurisdiction of the Navy. Diners Club issued the first credit card, and the Great Brinks robbery occurred, but Dennis wasn't born yet, so he wasn't involved in it. The World Cup was won by Brazil, and Albert Einstein warned of nuclear war. Truman sent troops to Vietnam to help the French. He also approved the construction of the hydrogen bomb. Popular films, that's kind of a downer, right? Anyway, okay. Popular films were Cinderella, I like that. Samson and Delilah, Sunset Boulevard, Father of the Bride, and Annie Get Your Gun. Other people who were born when Dennis was Tom Petty, Stevie Wonder, Jay Leno, Meryl Streep, your favorite actress. Sigourney Weaver, Richard Gere, Bruce Springsteen, Jeff Bridges, and Bruce Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh. You were like that about it.
And our own Dennis. So Hattie and Jack brought Dennis home to a big and rascally baby brother, Kenneth, on February 6, 1950. And Dennis lived in the country learning to ride a bike, shoot a BB gun, and terrorize cousins who were city kids. He learned to play the clarinet and football.
Right, Kenneth, red candy for Jimmy.
And ride horses with his best friend Roy. He learned to drive in a station wagon and bought many Ford trucks, all standards. Y'all remember those?
Ford.
Right? I still drive a standard. Around 18, Dennis and Roy got the bright idea to sign up for the Navy.
It was his idea, I might add.
And although Roy was a diver, Dennis got to flash secret codes to ships from above the flight deck of the USS Constellation.
Roy went down a lot.
A sea flag. Good. The aircraft carrier. He ended up offshore of the earlier mentioned country of Vietnam. Always adventurous, Dennis bought a motorcycle and rode too fast in Washington State, but never too fast to get away from me. He has had many interests in his lifetime: rifles, shotguns, pistols, a typical Texan. Eventually, he would use his skills shooting a 6-foot rattlesnake out of the dunes. You were my hero that day, believe
Mind
me.
you.
He fished for trout. He fished, fly fish, surf fish, kayak fish. He caught the biggest fish with Troy, a redfish, and now he loves to fish with his grandsons. He likes to use those little bitty hooks that don't take very much energy. He's a reader. He's read most of Stephen King and James Patterson and James Michener and all the Vietnam books that he can find. He's also listened to copious amounts of books on tapes and CDs and now online titles. He fixes cars, plumbing, electricity, runs water lines with his free party, and mends fences. He can he can work longhorns and take down trees. And last year, he even proved that he can still climb one in my backyard. A baseball coach, cheerleading chaperone, Boy Scout, dad and granddad, brother, brother-in-law, father-in-law and friend, and the boss. From 1950 to 2020, Dennis has lived a long, busy, fun, happy, Lone Star drinking, country dancing, kid helping, friend loving, and family cherishing life. And today, let's celebrate Dennis. And he's actually on his 71st year of life. So happy birthday, love.
Hello, all y'all.
Don't wait for her, baby.
Man, that big brother doesn't ever stop, does it? I need to learn that lesson with my 2 boys. That big brother doesn't ever stop.
But he never take a spanking. He'd always say, "You're not hurting me. You're not hurting me." And I get mad and keep hitting him harder.
Is that true, Nancy?
I'm gonna get out Guinness present in a minute. Michael Jackson.
We'll put it on. Spotify's got it. Yes. Oh, these are good childhood memories.
You know what the shame of it is? These girls behind us don't have a song like that.